What's up? What's up? What's up? Uh, Little late to the high live, which is not a surprise to anybody who knows me. Um, wrong end. I got a nice indica bud tonight, and I already have a little edible on me. I'm chilling. I think we've decided that Mondays at 8 are going to be high live time. Mondays at 8. Because I'm here Mondays usually. Holy shit. That was fucking on fire. You don't like on fire, fire. What's up, Lucian? Hello, Kathleen. Holly, how are you? Hello, Lewis from Vermont. Well, I just almost had a gotta go moment. Whoa. Almost. Oh, that gotta go was. Woo. What's up, Iggy? Hi, Patty. Hi, Megan. Janelle, what's going on? Lindsay, what's up, buddy? Richard, hi. Mark Ward, nice to hear from you, my friend. I'll be in Chicago this weekend. Come on out to a show. Then, not just you, Mark, but anybody. It's not just for Mark. The show's not just for Mark, everybody. Hey, so I haven't talked to you in a little while. Like coming to Pittsburgh soon? I don't know. You're about to do the same thing. Toke it up. Let's go. What's up, Mark? Hi. Don't swallow another ember. I just almost had a gotta go moment. I'm trying to figure out a way to get the gotta go moment off of here and just make a gif of it. How do you do that? What's going on here? I just got a haircut. What is happening? The Jufro has like little arms. The Jufro like lifts up my hat and sticks its little arms out like, what's up? Without me knowing, it just kind of always bats. There's so many pictures of me after the show. Rochester, New York. Nah, I don't know. What's up, Sarah? There's so many pictures of me after shows and meet and greets. My hair's like this. Gotta go is the best. Right? You're trying to make that work. What the show is not just for me. No, it's not just for you, Mark. No. Minneapolis, I was just there, but I'll be back. Love it. What's up, Deborah? What's up, Nick? Oh, hi, Marie. Simon. So, what's up, Deborah? It's James. So there's so many, Joshua, there's so many fucking pictures of me after shows. Guys. And if you see me like this and we're in the meet and greet, just be like, hey, man, the Jufro is right. It's coming out. But just say, hey, man, the Jufro's like saying hello. And I'll go, oh, thank you. Just, I don't want the Jufro. If I wanted the Jufro to come out and say hello, I wouldn't wear a hat. Good night. The side Jufro is on point, Michael. You are right. Thank you, Casey. Yeah, no, listen. I still have my 13-year-old bar mitzvah hair. Let's be honest. It's curly and it's not good. Now listen, I don't take care of it like I probably should. It's probably drier than it needs to be. But I don't use a whole lot of conditioner. Maybe I should start. It's a fascinating conversation. I'm sure you guys are just really dying to hear what I decide to do with my hair. That's so stupid. I'm so sorry that you had to watch that. I'll try to do better. People are just tuning out. Like, they're dropping this motherfucker like like it's a hot can of tuna. I don't know that that's a great analogy, because I don't know. Well, I would drop a hot can of tuna, I guess. But I don't know that there's ever been somebody who's had to drop a can of tuna because it was too hot. That's why I don't think that analogy works. But on the other hand, it does work, because I would drop a hot can of tuna. You know what I mean? But I could have just said hot piece of metal. Now I don't even remember what the analogy was. I'm gonna have to go back and watch that. That might be the first time I ever go back and watch one of these. What just happened? I made an analogy and now I don't see what happens, guys. Don't do drugs and televise it. Because then when you make mistakes like that, everybody knows. If you do drugs by yourself, nobody knows what the fuck. So do drugs by yourself is the message. I'm glad we've really straightened that out. We should make some t-shirts. Don't do drugs and televise it. Or do drugs by yourself. Oh, Beth's coming out. Speaking of doing drugs by myself. What's up, Rob? Texas. Patrick, Texas. I was just in Dallas. I'm trying to make it out to Houston. Jufro can't be contained. Beth's here, everybody. Thank you, Sharon. You like the new backyard? Me too, Richard. I like it. Tell your mom and tell your friends. We're doing a new podcast tomorrow. Prince and the Wolf. Freddie will be here tomorrow. We're going to be putting a new one out. Can't wait to know. Thank you, Chris Cheyenne. It's funny that you said that, and I was just saying that. Tuck it back. I did tuck it back. San Antonio. I actually am coming to San Antonio. To LOL, I think. What if I just did this? Just did it from here. Oh, wait a second. Like that. I feel like I could probably float. That changes my look entirely. Like, that makes me a completely different person. You know what I mean? This person for sure is when you call AAA to come tow your car, this guy gets out. And he's not good at his job. I'm talking about me, everybody. Fix your Jufro. Yeah. Yeah, twice. I said it twice? I said hi twice? Damn it. I look like Daniel Tosh. I've heard that before. I don't know if I look like him or we're just both white male comedians. Out of curiosity, can I see you? That's a... No, Rob, I cannot see you. You must be higher than me. Can I see you? No, I can't see you. I can't see anybody. I can just see my fucking face, which is why I'm always doing this. I love the new place. Thank you. I just need someone. Look, guys. No, I don't take care of the fro. All right, let's go back here. All right, sorry, Josh. Focus. It's too late. Just watched your cooking segment, guys. If you haven't seen the cooking segment, go. It's pinned to the top of my fan page here. It's great. It's maybe the funniest thing I've ever done, and it wasn't supposed to be funny. It was the biggest disaster of a cooking segment. They asked me in Portland to do a cooking segment on the show, and if I would cook some of the things that I used to make my kids when I was a single dad. So I remembered this recipe for, it sounds pretty gross, but you can make a lot of it for $5. And it was rice and canned tuna, a hot can of tuna. Okay. Unintentional callback. Boom. Love it when that happens. Not even sure if it made sense, but I'm going to take it. So, rice, tuna, some cooked in sesame oil, and crystal hot sauce, and a little,
so good.
and a little Bragg's.
So good.
See, Beth had it when I used to make it consistently.
Out.
She
when
grossed out.
I saw you making it,
But
then I ate it. It's so good.
Yeah, but the problem was the batch that I made on the cooking segment on live TV was horrible. And I took a spoonful and I was like, oh, that's so bad. But then I knew I had to get them to eat it too. And the hostess of the show almost threw up. You should see her face when she puts a spoonful of that shit in her mouth. It was so funny. I was having trouble speaking. I was laughing so hard. Oh, you have to watch it. You have to watch it. I'm telling you right now. I'm the boss of you. See, these mean I have wings. I have been promoted to colonel of this. You have to watch that. The colonel of that. Hot potatoes are easier than a hot can of tuna. Yeah, you're right. You're right. When you're right, you're right. Metal. Right. I should have said right. Should have said metal. You're right. Guys, I mean, when you guys are right, you're right. I need some of what you have. What's your favorite song to listen to? Hi. Huh. You know, I don't have a favorite song to listen to. Hi. I'm going to take that back. I do have a favorite song to listen to. Hi. Because it encompasses a lot of different highs. I loved it when I was drunk. I don't really drink anymore, but when I was drunk, I loved it. And when I'm high, I love it. When I used to do ecstasy, I loved it. And then when I would do mushrooms, I loved it. So there wasn't a state where I would be high and I didn't love this song. And it's Blow Up the Outside World. No doubt. Hands down. Something about that song and his voice in that song. Shit. So good. I mean, I bet you 2 of his songs are in my top 10 high songs. His voice is just cut through me. Cut fucking through me, that dude. Good God. It's by Soundgarden. Just like, it was Chris Cornell was just, oh, that song is just, that would be it for me. That was a great question. I hadn't thought about that until this very moment. Time to give up the dream, Josh. Shave. Why would I shave my head? Guys, I've done these without my hat on. It's just my hair is nuts right now. Hi everybody, hi. Hi Kylie, is Freddie gonna high live? I don't think Freddie is high living, no. You thought that was my headboard? Yeah, that's my headboard. I have the biggest bed in the entire world. That's my headboard. My bed is 8 feet off the ground. You thought that was my headboard? Holy shit, how big did you think my room was? Did you think I lived in a castle? God damn. You would have to have a big room to have a big ass headboard like that, boy. You know what I mean? And I got steps up to this bed. That would be great. Did you think that I had, like, the cricket sounds and stuff were, like, part of the ambiance in my house? That's interesting. Yeah, no, I'm outside. Can I show them you? See, outside. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, what hat do I have on? This is the Loma Brewery hat. I love this hat. And if you live up in near San Jose, the beer at this place is amazing. And by the way, if you like this hat, all of their gear is fantastic. I got one of every hat. It's fucking awesome. Bozo the Clown here. Yeah, I know everybody. Okay. Oh, thank you, Lincoln. All right, Josh. Okay. Like a doctor. What's up, Macon? You must have heard me on Church of What's Happening Now. What's up, Chattanooga? All right, I'm going to go to the bottom. I can't do all of them. Listen to the recent episodes of Podcast with Jacob. Always love those convos. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. The Duck song? I don't know what that is. Am I friends with Fortune Feimster? Hell yeah. Wrecking Ball. Bit bing. Love that. Tom Petty Free Fallin'. Oh, you guys are talking about your songs. Oh, that's awesome. For a second, I had no idea what you were talking about. That's awesome. I'm going to read your songs. Wrecking Ball, not mine. Tom Petty, Free Fallin', I like that. Oh, thank you, Junior. Anything from Billy Idol, Jonathan Pope. I don't think I would like Billy Idol on Ecstasy. Maybe. But, good choice. He's so good. I like him more. Yeah. He's so good. So good. What song? What are your thoughts about bologna? You know, I used to be a big fan. I'm not gonna lie to you. I would kill a fucking bologna sandwich when I was growing up. Wreck. My mom would make it. But, you know, sometimes she would, but, you know, with cheese and mustard. And sometimes she would go, we didn't have money for cheese or whatever. So she would put mayonnaise on there. And it always, you know when it all soaked through the bread? Like if they packed you a tuna sandwich and you picked it up and the bread was like all in the tuna and you're like, damn it. And then your face smelled like tuna for the rest of the day. And you were embarrassed and shamed. Is it just me? Just me? Okay, what else? I'm so sorry. I don't know how that started on bologna, but I liked bologna. I ate a fried bologna sandwich in Nashville, not too far back. But when I woke up in the morning, it tasted like someone had shit in my mouth, so I probably won't do that again. I'm from Chicago. I'm going to be there this weekend. Zanies. Boop, boop. I've never made that noise before. Have you ever heard me make that noise before?
I have actually.
You have?
Mm-hmm.
When have I gone
Very
boop?
often.
When have I gone boop, boop?
I mean, I've been with you a long time.
But this move? Boop, boop? Really?
I feel like I've heard it before.
Maybe. I'm so sorry. I misled you all on that. It's really my bad. I've never heard of that song. Amy, you've never heard of Blow Up the Outside World by East Soundgarden? Hey, listen, you know what? It's just for me. That's it for me. What I love about music and comedy and art and everything is that everything grabs everybody differently. I love that. What's up, Michael? I was mentioned on Juicy Scoop. Some were confusing me with Chris Frangiola. Oh, okay. Confusing us how? Confusing us how? You skip comments now. I used to read them all. I can't read them all. I'm trying to, like, I read a bunch, and I read some as I go through. It's hard to read them all. I apologize. I'm doing the best that I can, you know? And plus, I'm trying to also not just read comments, because if I read comments, all I would do is read comments. So I'm trying to mix in, you know, comments for a little bit, and then maybe whatever strikes me, because some of your comments lead me to stories, you know what I mean? And this explanation is really making people tune out, so I'm gonna skip your comment. I'm kidding. I just read your comment. I have the biggest headboard. Funny. And forehead. I have a giant forehead. That's why I wear the hat. Look at that thing. It's like a different person. Like if you cut it in half and went down, that's like a real person. But then this is like somebody added half of a person onto a person. And that's why I wear a hat. So there's that. Yeah, I love Chris Cornell too. Beth will not strap me to that headboard. Hey, Texas. How's the podcast room looking? It looks great. And I just went to a frame shop and got a bunch of shit framed and get some wires, and they should be here this week. They won't be here for tomorrow's show, but they'll be here for next week's show. And it looks great, man. Thank you for asking. Yeah, designed it myself. You'll see. You know, I think the wall is, you know, It's gonna be tasteful, and but it's really gonna scream, this is Josh's wall. I don't know why I said that in this voice. This is not a voice that I enjoy doing. Hey, everybody. Los Gatos Loma beer. That's right. That is right. Good evening, everybody. Hi. When am I coming to New York? Jake. I'm going to be in New York at the end of October. I don't know. I'm going to try to get a couple sets. I think I'm filming. We're trying to set up a time where I can go film a couple shows for little episodes for True TV when I'm in later in October. So I think that'll be the week I'm there, the last week. And I'll probably maybe try to squeeze a set or two at Gotham if they'll let me. But I'll post it. Oh, Back in the USSR is your high song? That's awesome. That's a good one. When am I coming to Central Cali? I have no idea, man. I have a very strong trucker hat game. I feel like if it was like an Olympic sport, I would really have most everything covered. Sports teams, breweries. I'm just forgetting a lot now. But other stuff. I just feel like that's not a real strong argument. Listen, I acknowledge that. Okay, I acknowledge that's not a really strong, because I said, I was claiming to be the king, and then I named two groups of things. Because those are the only two I could remember. But I promise you, just take my word for it. No, I would lose this argument. Like if I was a lawyer and I was defending somebody, like he would die. That was terrible. It wasn't even close. That wasn't even close to a good argument. The thing on my head and the other thing that I wear most, like 95% of the time. And I don't have a ton of breweries, just this one. Just a bunch of different hats from this brewery. This was an unfortunate reveal.
This is me getting off of FaceTime.
Are you leaving, Bethers? See you, Jace. Are you leaving, babe?
Yeah, I'm going in.
Are you going to bed right now?
No, I'm getting ready for bed for you to join me.
I'll be in a couple minutes.
Bye, everybody.
Beth's going in. Under Pressure, good one. Did I ever decide to paint the dead guy on the bottom of the pool? Yeah, that was vetoed pretty damn hard. I'm not sure if you heard that. That was a pretty strong no. At first I was kind of playful about it, and that was a pretty heavy no. Even though she admits that it would be funny, it's still a hard no. Like a definite never happening. So, soggy bread is the worst, right? You think about Vienna sausages and the texture makes you nauseous. Do you not like hot dogs or sausage at all? Is that kind of thing? Texture-wise, man, like if my banana's too mushy, I got a big problem with that. Some kind of puddings, like a tapioca, that's like, do I chew this or do I swallow it, or, you know what I mean? And that's a tough one for me. The tuna with the soggy bread, really, just even thinking about that, I can kind of feel a little bit coming up. Those are tough ones for me. My colon doesn't hate me. I think my colon likes me a lot. Well, not today, actually. I speak too soon. Guys, tuna face is the worst, right, Thomas? You won't touch a bread bowl soup. Can't do it. You know what? I don't mind a bread bowl soup. Oh, wild one, okay. Hat game is strong, I'm saying. Thank you. What's up, Courtney? Spit out your root beer, good. All right, so you, Josh, auditioned to be an MC. Congratulations. Hey, Josh, that was some funny shit when you were out on here with that female comedian. What was her name? Can't remember. LOL. That was Jessime Peluso. Jessime was over here today. We have got some fun shit coming up for you guys. Really good shit. Alright, guys, how did I meet Beth? That's a great question. Our manager, we had the same manager, and he'd been trying to set us up for years, but neither one of us wanted to do it because he described her to me and had mentioned some famous people that she had dated, and I knew what she looked like, and I was like, oh no, like, that's not only is that way out of my league, but like, she, like, that wouldn't be good for me. I was a single dad. I was like, this is not who I need. A hot Hollywood, a hot actress who was dating celebrities is not my speed, you know? And so he described me to her as kind of a wacky comedian with a crazy ex. A wacky comedian single dad with a crazy ex. So she was picturing like Carrot Top with just 3 kids running around and this bananas woman doing horrible things. Right? Both of which were lies. Like, well, mine was a lie. She was a hot actress who was dating, you know, actors, but I wasn't a like Carrot Top in a crazy situation. It was pretty good. I mean, it wasn't great, but it's pretty good. Pretty good. But it's so much better now. It's so much better now. I'm so glad that we were convinced to meet each other because it's like the best now. It couldn't be better. I mean, it could be. But who we kidding? It can always be better. But it's pretty good. I feel pretty lucky. I really do. She's a great person. She's a great person. Like a great person. And that, I'm super lucky. What the fuck is that? Shit, that fucking branches. And then when I get scared, I whisper like I'm in a horror movie. Son of a bitch. You have a big forehead too? Yeah, me too. Please do Droopy Dog. Why you want me to do Droopy Dog? Because Freddy says my face gets goofy? That really makes me mad. There you go. That wasn't that good because I have exactly 0 drops of liquid from like here up. This whole part is just about to flake off. It's so dry. How did me and Freddie meet? On Twitter. On Twitter. Oh yeah, thanks, Michael. It's okay to be behind on the podcast. It's all good. What's your high movie? I don't have a go-to high movie. It just depends on what part of the high I'm in, you know? I don't have a go-to high movie. For sure. Because I go to music before the movie, and then I can, if I'm high and I turn on TV, I can just find anything. You know what I mean? I will tell you the hardest I've ever laughed in a theater high was at was at the very first Jackass. The very first. I've never laughed harder in a theater than the very first Jackass. It's like they shot it just for me. It was exactly at the time, and it still kind of is, but it was exactly at the time and I didn't know it. I didn't know it until I saw it. It was my exact wheelhouse. Not wheelhouse of what I do well, wheelhouse of what I enjoy. Like, it was my, pleasure chest. I had no idea, because I hadn't ever seen anything like it, how much I fucking loved that. I don't know why. It just released something in me. But I was because I was high also. I was just so shocked at opening scene. They just started punching each other in the shopping cart. Shit started flying at them in slow motion. I was like, what the fuck is happening? I don't know if I had ever been so caught off guard by a comedy. I was thrown. I was like, what in the fuck is happening? It was amazing. That was so good. I know a lot of you were like, I am out. Yep. All right, everybody. I'm out too.